How's everybody doing tonight?
Wow.
I'm EP.
Dumb.
It's been a long
There
day.
are twice as many
Yeah.
stars as usual.
Huh?
Huh?
The
What'd you say?
two-headed calf
Huh?
poem? Twice
Yeah.
as many stars as usual?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
New baby shoes never worn?
What?
What the fuck are y'all talking
Are these
about?
like activation phrases? What?
Yeah, the furniture is about to start levitating.
I was thinking more of like
The Winter
sleeper
Soldier
agent
Yeah,
activation.
Oh, no.
that's what I was thinking. Aura talk. That's not talking.
Hello.
Okay, talk
That's
quietly
not
now.
Aura talk.
Speak like Aura. How's Aura feeling right now?
Hi. Emotionally distraught.
Alrighty.
Can we get a dinosaur screech?
And there's Aura talk.
What dinosaur do you think that was?
I don't know.
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl?
Shit.
Pterodactyl.
I was thinking
Pterodactyl.
more along the lines of raptor.
Pterodactyl.
The raptors are like a hissing.
How would you know? You've never heard of a raptor. Not
Have
of
you
a
watched
raptor. You've never
Jurassic
heard
Park?
of. Doesn't mean that it's accurate. It doesn't mean that it's scientific.
If you really want to get your world rocked about accurate shit, technically
T-Rexes actually don't.
Yeah, they chirp. T-Rexes chirp.
Oh, that's cute.
Just like cheetahs.
And then you don't even hear the chirp because it's so deep and bass boosted, you only
Yeah.
feel it in your bones.
Yes. It is literally sound you feel.
Thusly, if we were born in that age, we would simply learn to survive in the wild off of our bones.
Off of your bones.
Your bones.
Can you say it
you
one
wouldn't
more
hear
time?
the fuckers. You
Fucking?
would feel them coming. Wait a minute.
Stop. Oh my fucking god. You asshole. Alright. Tyler, can you talk as Yesh? How's Yesh feeling in this current juncture?
Where are we again?
Hey, that's my job.
I am doing this as an audio test to make sure everybody's kind of on the same level.
I can't believe you would steal his job like that. What the fuck?
I am also a DM here. Excuse you.
Can't believe you'd
stay in your lane.
Stay in your fucking lane. How's Bobert feeling currently?
You know, I'm standing here. I'm waiting for stuff to happen. I want to be back on the boat.
Do you realize you were just like me?
What?
Bobert. What?
Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say over there?
It was a Metal Gear reference.
That's crazy. I
I
don't play Metal Gear.
Sorry, I don't follow
You
that
don't
one.
gear metal?
No, I don't gear metal.
I'll shut the fuck up now.
No, we need you to
Is
talk.
he the one? Is that the one with the snake guy?
Maybe.
Yes.
Good.
Sure, bud.
The snake guy from
The one with the
Ninjago.
From Ninjas Go.
Brendan, go ahead and talk for me.
I'm talking now.
How is
I
Celia
think.
feeling at this current juncture? Okay. All right.
You all wake up. Celia is missing.
Not again.
Again? God
Fucking
damn it.
again. How about Kona? How is Kona feeling?
I wish I could sleep.
Alrighty, I think I'm done with the audio tests. Thank you very much.
Yippee.
Yeah. The only thing I gotta test left is roll 20 whenever it pops up.
My patience.
Roll 20.
Whenever the audio pops up for roll 20.
My computer just chose to
Huh?
hiccup. I think that was the visual representation of a hiccup.
Huh?
That is what I believe that is. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If you say so, bud.
Like did a blue screen for like 2 seconds.
There's too much going on
That's
for your computer.
fine. That's fine. Everything is fine. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing okay, I guess.
I'm good. I'm watching 60 minutes of iconic Ron Swanson moments.
Sweet.
So I mean,
You
you're getting
sound
ready
perfectly
for...
ready.
I'm getting ready.
I was listening to a bunch of my Rosalie playlist songs on the drive home. It was a long
I was
drive.
listening to all my villain songs.
Huh?
So you all are gonna die today.
Oh,
No,
that's less than ideal.
I don't think so.
The
I'll
only
let you
one
in on
close
a
to
little
death currently
secret.
is Oh no.
Either a lot
Why
is gonna happen tonight,
Say these things.
or absolutely nothing will.
Yay!
Beach
Just how I like
episode!
it.
Woo!
Is that not just D&D?
And
Everything or
that's what you
nothing
guys
happens.
came for.
Hey, some things happen, like character development and growing the relationship
funny.
between the characters and PCs. You're right, with this group nobody talks to each other. Fucking
Nobody talks to her. PCs, NPCs just keel over.
nobody talks to each other, nobody gives a shit. Motherfuckers.
And welcome back to Seaworthy. I've missed you all dearly. Said we had to skip the last
Did
session.
you?
We missed you too.
I did.
Did you?
Can anybody share with the class what happened last episode?
Oh
Not me.
boy,
Not
can
me.
I?
If you would
Am I
still like
allowed?
to, Rosalie,
Can I, sir?
Yay.
go on ahead.
Yay! Okay, wait, should I do it as Rosalie or should I just say it?
Oh no.
You should totally do it as Rosalie.
Oh god.
They shout on
Oh,
you
how would
last,
that be?
last
They
session
shout on me the entire fucking way.
for your
Bro.
mom. She deserves it.
Oh god. Alright. Let me see. This will also give me a chance to get into her mindset. Alright. Well, last time on what we were
Whatever the
fucking
fuck this
doing.
is.
Needless to say, we decided to, well, we didn't decide. We landed on this island that apparently Kona was from, or is currently at, according to Fivis. However, we don't really have any real idea as to where they're at currently. So we just decided to follow Tree and his crew into, well, the jungle, since there was only really one path. That being said, we followed them straight into what seemed like an ambush for them. I took an arrow to the knee, which is not ideal.
Bum.
That ends adventurers.
It fucking hurt. But then a group of, well, I'm assuming people that lived here, anyway, emerged from the jungle, questioning Fivis and us as to what we were doing, or why we were here. Not Fivis.
Okay,
Shit. Tree.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah,
my
it's
bad.
Tree.
My bad. Why
I
did
don't
s-
know what it is about those two names,
I
but
don't-
like
what
they're
the
nowhere
fuck?
near each other, but they slip into each
I
other all the
even
time.
had my notes up and I read tree and I said Fivis.
It's so weird.
What the fuck? Anyway, back on point. Tree then told them and convinced them to let us go into town with them, into port, simply because that they had a type of cure for an ailment that is happening. Something called the blight, I believe, or something that they kept calling a blight. In which case, we went into town, and when we went into town, we found out that it was actually run by Aura's good friend, Kona. We caught up, or they caught up. They got us up to speed. We managed to help or convince Kona to kind of, and Levin, I guess their right hand. We helped them to just kind of convince them to listen to Tree and just about what they're selling, I guess. I don't entirely remember. I was still in pain. That's what I'm gonna use as an excuse.
Yeah.
Yep. From there, they caught up, and Aura kind of got the shocking realization that they are out of time. As in, they were... Whenever the teleportation scroll happened, and they got separated from their crew, they were launched forward in time about 10 years, while Kona, well, stayed in the same time. After this, to kind of keep her mind off of it, she decided to, well, go cooking in the kitchen for a little bit. The rest of the crew caught up with Kona, kind of introduced ourselves. In which, that's when shit really hit the fan. After lunch, some things were going on in the village, and apparently 2 rocks were attacking a part of it. So, we did what we do best, and fucked shit up. We dealt with the rock problem. For the most part, we are okay. I say as I am in pain, but we are okay for the time being. But if
You say, as the screen pans over to a keeled over, half-burnt Kona.
if what you call it?
Lavin
Mm-hmm.
running to him,
Yep.
blurred in the background.
If the past has taught me anything, we will not be okay for long, as a new threat will probably be just around the corner.
That was wonderful.
Thank you.
Bam, bam,
I'm
bam.
never doing that again.
She did it in character. Let's go.
Newscaster is
feat.
my
It was
favorite.
so awesome.
Rosalie.
Unless I had unless I had something written down, I'm not doing that again.
Newscaster Rosalie is my favorite Rosalie.
Newscast.
Newscast.
You should explain out all the bounties whenever you guys get them again.
The bounties.
I should just write down all the descriptions and Rosalie can
And
read
just
them.
have me read it. I will. If you read it out, I will absolutely do that. Do not doubt me.
Anyways, as you guys come back to your battle scene, off in a little town that you rush to, that's right at the edge of what would make Uranus a peninsula, as you're on the edge of like the sea off in the distance. You guys just defeated 2 fowls that seem to be very different from a normal rock. They seem to be empowered almost. And they had a glowing presence under their feather. However, once defeated, the moment of victory passed quickly. As you guys noticed, Kona had taken a near-death blow. As soon as you noticed Aura, you immediately reacted to run over. And almost in that split second, Lavin had already beat you to Kona. No. Get him. We still need you. And you see Levin pulls out the shield from around her back and places it in the dirt in front of Kona. And you all see this golden glow emanate from the center. And as it does, it begins to slowly pour out into the air around you. Almost in an odd mist, as a slight fog rises around a now slightly battle-torn town. And you hear Lavin whisper things, almost in tongues, a language none of you understand. And when I use my new dice,
Oh my
Hey.
goodness, new dice.
New dice.
all of you heal for 4 hit points.
Yay.
Nice. I went from 68 to 68. Let's go.
Good for you, man.
Can I have his 4 hit points?
Yeah, can she?
No.
Okay.
Aww.
Anyways, you all see Kona as she lifts the shield out of the ground and resheaths it, swooping him up in this cradle with 0 effort. We must get him to a healer as quick as possible. I trust you can find your way back.
Yeah. Just
And you see
Make sure he's
Lavin boom off in the distance. She must have been in track or something.
She's a runner, she's a track star. Well, is everybody else okay?
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry though.
Good for you, Yesh. Ora,
Mhm.
yeah.
Celia, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You guys all hear a loud hacking
Ce-
and
Hello?
an odd, almost like a tearing squelch.
Oh, you.
Hey guys!
What?
Hey guys, check
What?
this out!
What?
I look at the
As you
child. What
see-
does the child have?
Celia is on top of the rock.
Oh.
Fuck was his name? Ron?
Yeah.
Oh, Ron and
Ron and
Ron and
Lorraine.
Lorraine.
I only know this because I was
And-
editing earlier.
And she rends this large black and golden feather from under its mane, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's plume.
Has this big plume of
Plume.
feathers. Yeah.
Yes.
Seem to have hidden this bright golden feather in it that almost subtly glows. And there we go. That's what I imagine.
oh my goodness.
It's
Oh
huge and also shiny. So I want to know.
It looked like it was dipped in an oil spill.
Ooh.
my-
50.
While it's a
The oil is
brilliant
bad for birds.
find, well, it's a
Hmm.
brilliant find. You might want to get off of it.
Why? It's dead already.
I mean,
you see her kick
yes, but just get down from there?
Fine, Mom.
Mm.
You see her hop off of the rock's body,
I mean, there might be a chance that the
Then-
second one has one.
promptly scoot over to the other one.
Yeah. I'll let her do her thing.
But as you guys are there, sort of recovering from the quick confrontation, you begin to see some of the townsfolk start to show back up, turn corners. In the visitor's room, you can see a lot of people. There seems to be like a pretty big.
An avian city, if you will.
No.
Sorry.
We can't have Echo here.
I can't think now.
Sorry.
No.
No, he already was.
There was
Not
already
here.
a blue
You
jay.
can't say that. You
There's
can't say that.
a-
No, 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 no,
There was a
no, no,
blue
no.
jay. There was a blue
Stop, stop,
jay.
stop. Nope. You saw wrong. You saw wrong.
It's definitely a blue jay.
Nope, you saw it wrong.
His name is Mordecai.
I know my birds.
But yeah, so there seems to be a lot of bird folk here. Every once in a while, though, you do see some more strictly humanoid type of beings. Yet they still have like patches of fur, like hyper animalistic
Mhm.
features, like tabaxi, but not quite.
Got you.
And as they walk around, you see them look at the dead creatures and then look at you. Thank the gods, we're saved! And you see it instantly erupts into cheer. As you see they're locking arms, dancing in circles, starting to climb on top of their buildings, screaming victory.
Yeah,
And then
slight question. Do we see any bunny people?
you do not see any bunny people.
Okay. I was just wondering.
That's a good question.
Is it though?
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
bite you, Tyler. Sorry.
And in the crowd of people that's bouncing around, you see one walks up to you. Looks very toucan. That's the bird. Very toucan-esque, like very large beak. Very, very defined feathery features. And here you go. As they walk up to you, you go. Oh well, hey there. Name's Lawrence.
Lawrence?
Lauren.
Yeah, indeed. Good to meet you. Thank you for the save there. I thought we were all going to be eaten.
You're welcome.
I want what he's having.
Are you hungry? We can treat you. Anything.
Chicken.
Whoa.
You see the entire dance stops.
He's joking.
I'm just
He's
joking. I
Hands over.
only eat vegetables. I like carrot.
He's a rabbit, folk.
Hee hee.
He can't have meat. Yeshua.
And then they immediately begin to dance again.
The I believe you.
But yes,
In reference to the
if you're
box.
hungry, we could treat you. If you need any money, do you take money? Jonathan, how much gold do we have?
Jonathan?
And you see this.
Jonathan.
You see this.
Jonathan.
You see this blue jay
God
Oh
damn
my
it.
God.
Of course
come
it's
out of
Jonathan.
the bushes.
I swear to God.
Is it the same Blue Jay that we bullied earlier, DM? I
This is
remember
the same
yes.
blue jay.
Yes.
This
remember
is the
yes-
same blue jay. No, we don't have a lot of. We have, I think like 10 gold as a town. That's
Oh.
not very much. But you can have it if you want. I don't know.
Don't mind if I do.
No, yes.
Yes.
Oh, he did say we could have it.
Yeshua, they are broke as fuck.
Do you see
Me
immediately
too. Me
scurry
too.
out of the bushes
not
and like
special.
run into the house, like behind the fence that he was hiding in a bush behind. And then a few minutes later comes back with like a small little pouch of gold.
Oh my god.
No,
Here, please.
No, keep
nope,
it.
put that back.
Shiny.
The
I slapped Yeshua's hand.
the food
Stop it.
will be
You
more
see
than
Celia
enough.
walk by. Oh, free money.
Celia.
No, Celia, no. That's all of their
That's
money.
my girl.
That's not free money.
No.
That is all theirs.
Stop. Stop. Both of you.
You have your feathers. Be content.
Yeah, okay.
The food.
You
will
see
be
she
fine.
had retrieved a second feather.
I figured as much.
Mhm.
And they're both like almost as big as her. So they're just huge feathers that she's dragging around.
I imagine if she like tried to hide it, she's like, "Nuh, I didn't," and then like holds it behind her back, and it's still like poking out.
Giant peacock tails.
Pretty much.
Real.
But after that, you see Florence. Really? Nothing? Nothing at all?
Again,
You're not even.
just the food
Are
would be fine.
you with the council? Or?
The council?
Yes. The committee that helps manage and deal with outsiders, which you are. As you see Florence looking you up and down.
The next thing I'm about to say is gonna shock you. I
Wait,
mean,
we don't have any visitors that don't want our money, which is odd.
we're mainly helping a friend, helping Kona. If you know them.
Kona,
Mm-hmm.
yes. Oh, that's wonderful. I did hear you, son. Going through quite some trouble.
Yes, he's a bit hurt as of right now.
Hurt how?
Well, you saw what we dealt with.
Was he here?
Yes.
And you see everyone else in town also like reacts the same. Like Kona was here.
Yes, Kona was here to help you.
Did you see him? I did not see him. Well, you were too busy hiding. I was not hiding. I was reading.
I was reading.
But you see Florence kind of flabbergasted that Kona was here. Well, usually he shows up long before any trouble happens, and we've already sat down and had some tea. That's quite odd. Oh well. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you all. Might I get your names? No, no, you don't. You don't do the names.
Rosalie.
It's fine. No, don't force yourself.
It's. I'm just saying my name, but.
Rosalie, good to meet you. Good to meet you, Rosalie. Rosalie.
Aura looks distraught.
And what with the traumatized one?
That is a friend of Kona's. That is Aura.
Oh, lovely! Friend of Kona's is a friend of ours. And you see they open their huge wings and like expansively wrap them around you. Zero personal space.
Florence.
Uncomfy.
Florence, I believe that they don't need that as of right now.
Oh, well,
They're
my
not
apologies.
They're not the hugging kind.
Oh, yes. Kona was not much of a hugging kind before either, but he did not have much choice in the matter.
Well, you know what they say, birds of a feather.
Flock together.
Congratulations.
Thanks,
You
Yash.
know the thing.
I
Excellent.
do. Can I get a cookie?
If we had one, yes.
Jonathan, do we have cookies?
Polly want a cracker.
I'll check. And you see a few minutes later, Jonathan comes back with a small sack, and it seems like it's a bunch of oatmeal cookies.
Yay!
Please enjoy.
Thank you, Jonathan.
No problem. And you see he promptly backs away as quick as possible.
Is he afraid?
He's
Can I
scared.
insight him?
Yeah, can we
What's going on with Jonathan?
Yeah, insight Jonathan.
Oh no, that's a 19 on the die.
Please.
That's a 21.
Hold on.
Oh no. Oh, buddy.
And
Rosalie would
as
just
you
turn
look
to
at
him and just be
Jonathan,
like, "Are you alright?"
Rosalie didn't think birds could sweat,
What is?
but my boy is doing it.
Are you okay?
He is completely distraught. He seems very afraid of all of you.
Of
Rose
us?
grows extremely poofy, feathers falling out. It's crazy.
He's afraid of us.
Afraid of all of you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Those things are remorseless, and you vanquish them quicker. How remorseless are you? And you see Florence walks up behind him and like smacks him on the back of the head. Well, that's enough.
Well, we
Fair
have to be in order to protect the people that can't protect themselves.
Exactly, Jonathan. That is just the way the world works.
Like
You
it.
can stop
Make it
hitting
any
him.
less scary.
You can stop hitting him now.
Above game, I don't trust Jonathan.
Good for you, bud.
Above game, does he not realize that we could have killed him by now if we wanted to, and we're just choosing not to? Like, come on.
You're only
That's
alive
gotta
because I
mean-
allow you to live.
That's gotta mean
Above
something.
game? Don't you think that's why you would be terrified?
We're making the active choice
No.
of not killing him. Come on, man.
It seems like visitors from outside of the jungle normally never here.
Mm.
They're normally nothing good, from what it sounds like.
Got you. I love that. It's like, don't you realize that if I wanted to kill you, you would have been dead by now? Consider yourself lucky.
That's why you're so scared.
That was above game.
It sounds so
Was
sinister,
cute.
but it
It
actually makes
did.
sense. We would have killed him because we could,
Mhm.
but we didn't.
But we didn't, because you're a cutie patootie.
D&D
Aw.
players in a nutshell.
Hee
But we
Anyways,
did
y'all
not-
got fish. Raw will do.
Fish.
No, yes, we have tons of fish. No, yes,
Word.
please. Come around towards the pond.
Nice. To the pond. That go.
And yeah, as you guys are spending a little time in Killpost, eventually, it does occur to you that Kona is possibly mortally wounded. Don't know if he got
He'll
back
be
safe.
fine.
But you do hang around in the small little town for a bit. You find out a little bit about its people, about its history. Florence tells you about how visitors have come before, promising kindness and left, leaving only destruction.
Hmm.
Pirates, they were.
Oh.
That's his literal.
And they honestly never thought they would be able to trust pirates. Until Kona told them of the heroics of other pirates. They inform you that they have a close relationship with Kona, this small village, as well as many others within Aranis. They all seem to flock under his guidance towards bettering the jungle and its people. I guess, but as you guys are now sitting down in front of Florence's house, they brought out a table. You all are sipping on some tea and some awesome sardines.
Hell yeah.
Smells disgusting, tastes amazing. Tea has an oddly raunchy floral taste to it.
Raunchy.
Oh yeah, it feels raw,
Oh.
but it's not
Speak for
bad per
yourself,
se.
It's delicious.
Yes, but Kona wasn't always here, you know. It was a long way that our tribes had to grow. And when Kona came along, it became that much easier. The guy seems to know his stuff. Seems to know a lot of stuff. Before it even happens. They called him the prophet for a while until he decided he wasn't into the whole religion thing.
I'm assuming he,
So a
you know.
committee was made on Uranus, and he is at the head of it. It's basically like a protector.
Hmm.
Him along with Lavin, of course. Wonderful folks, truly wonderful.
It's good to hear.
Anyways, what brings you all along?
Sorry, Rosalie's gonna take a glance at Aura. How's she doing?
Worried. Worried.
Worried. Get you.
If there is one thing I can say to console you, it is that I believe us all to know Kona for a long time now. He will not die so easily. They've come to closer calls than that in 11. Uranus didn't always used to be so big. The grasses and trees didn't always expand so far. There was once much more sand. And ever since they came, it's almost brought this oasis to life.
Well, I'm sure if they brought this oasis to life, then I don't think it's keen on letting them go too soon.
Yes, Uranus has a way of pointing you in the right direction. Should you ever feel so compelled, I do implore you to listen to those directions. And as Florence gives you that little tip, you hear a group of kids run down the hill a little bit off in the distance until they turn the corner and come up to Florence's house that you're sitting in front of. Where's my mama? And you see Florence looks down. Oh, Denny. What? I thought you were off in the northern tribes right now. What are you doing down here? Oh. And you see this little bird who Florence called Denny. I'll just show you guys a picture so you have a little visual representation.
Yippee!
A bird is called Denny's.
The bird is called Denny's.
Bird called Denny's.
I will ask, while we're talking to him, can this count as a short rest?
This indeed counts as a short rest.
Fuck yes!
Yippee!
Oh, my hit points.
Enjoy a little
I
Denny.
click the button. Oh, that's a tiny little guy!
He's a tiny
Oh
little
my
guy.
God.
Little dude.
Oh my God.
And
Oh my God.
you see, he is not a runner.
Not a runner, not a track star.
Damn.
But you see another one runs up behind him. Looks like a little hummingbird girl.
Oh.
Oh, Millie, you're here too. Yes. We were coming to warn you of the big birds. The rocks. They were flying past the northern area, and we thought they were headed straight here. And then you see Florence looks down at them. Then why did you come? Those are dangerous beings, you know. Did you warn your caretakers at all? No, we thought we could help and... Listen here, kids. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. And thank you for trying. If you ever see a giant monster headed in a direction, you go the other way. Okay? And you see both of them look up and nod. Okay. And Denny, your mother's off in her garden. And you see Denny kind of hops up. Oh, yippee! And goes and runs away. And then probably like stops halfway and then like pants and then continues running.
I love them.
And you see Mill kind of look up to you guys and then look at the rocks that are dead on the floor that are still being like cleaned up and dragged away by townspeople. Did you do that?
Yes.
Wow. You can slay monsters.
I mean,
Can you slay
Hmm?
all the monsters?
I don't know about all, but we'll sure as hell try.
Look. I want to show you something.
Just me or all of them?
You see she waves towards your general direction, but you have no clue. This is the mind of a child.
she's gonna kind of look at the others in the group real fast and then slowly get up from the table and walk
As
on
you
over.
see this little
I'll
hummingbird
go
bolt
with
out
her.
into the tree line.
Holler if it's a trap.
I can't with you, Yash.
Fire.
I can't, bro.
Perfect.
I love you.
Okay.
You're amazing. Yeah, but she's gonna go ahead and follow the little hummingbird girl.
And
I'm
you
there
see
too.
it's a little difficult to keep up. This goes fast. Might be why Denny was so
Oh.
out of breath. Come on, keep up.
To the gods, you're
Um,
fast.
No, you're just slow.
These birds.
Eventually, make it to this big hill. It just seems normal grassy hill. Nothing out of the ordinary. You do see like almost some signs of like man-made creation in there as well, but nothing out of the ordinary. You've seen ruins here in the jungle before, as you were traveling. But you see, as she hops up on top of one, she points up in the distance, off past the tree line, back into the sands. As you see the sandy sea still swaying back and forth and left and right. Look. We call it the Ivory Tower. As you lock eyes with what she's pointing at, you see this large, monumental stone structure that reaches out of the ground and pillars into the sky out in the sand. And you see it almost curve to a sharp end, almost like a dagger. And as it reaches into the sky, Grizzly, go ahead and roll me a perception check. You too, Bobert.
Oh, 4 plus 3,
17.
that's 7. It's very bright out here.
It's really bright. The sand is reflecting. Man, that shit crazy.
Crazy.
It was a 17 on my
Grizzly,
end, yeah.
as you look off and see this large structure in the distance, you see it near the top. There's a large cave-like opening. And the longer you look at it, the more you feel like it beckons you forward. See, that's the place. That's where they come. That's where they come from. The big birds.
You see.
We tried to tell the olders, but they don't really listen. But if you can slay the monsters, you can slay them. They're all in there. Bet they're all sleeping. and stab them while they sleep. As you see, she makes stabbing motions.
Well, that is a good idea. We're also traveling into somebody's home, if for lack of a better term. Meaning everybody that lives there will want to protect it. So we're not really gonna have that much of an advantage if we go there. Or we have to be really smart about it.
I didn't think about that. This plan needs a reframe. I'm gonna go ask Denny what he thinks. And you see she hops off of the big kind of stone block rising out of the floor. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Waves and then runs off into the foliage once more.
Get back to me once you have a plan. Don't enact it on your own. Okay. Well, Bobert?
Yep.
We might need to keep an eye on those two.
Yeah. As soon as I can see again.
We'll go ahead and head back now.
Alrighty. And you guys head back, leaving your honestly pretty beautiful view of the sands on the grass.
View is a strong word.
It was just the brightest time of the day, man. Come back later.
Come back closer to sunset.
But you guys make it back to everyone else. They're still sipping tea. Florence is still talking their ears off. Aura is still distraught. I'm staring down into their tea. Shit is ice cold.
If any of you have seen my digital circus, I'm imagining how Palm
Yep.
is at the end.
Yeah,
It's so
pretty
horrible.
much.
All that is in Aura's head right now is static.
Yes.
Eventually, though, the time of constant yapping ends. Goddamn it, Palm. As Florence kind of notices that you're not really listening to them. And Yeshua is digging into his oatmeal cookies. Oh, you're back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Hello.
Please tell me the kids didn't show you some dead animal or something.
No, they just wanted to show us a really cool sight, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Taking a look at over the sands. And,
Interesting. You tell them not to play out in the jungle's edge. Same they do not listen. Good to know.
they're children. They happen to find things that most adults typically will ignore. It'd be good to listen.
Interesting note. Yes, it would. I was not listening to much. This should change. Anyways, my tea's gone cold. And you have also gone somewhere. You see they look at Aura.
Well, we thank you for your hospitality and your kindness to give us something to drink and for food.
Don't say anything about it. If there's anything more we can offer, have it in a heart. Thank you for saving our lives, our town, our peace.
But now I believe we should make our way back to harbor. That's the name, right?
Indeed.
Thank you. But now we need to make it back to harbor just to see if Kona is doing okay. I believe
yes.
his friend, and she kind of looks over to Aura, would appreciate that very much.
Yes, then get a move on. No one's stopping you. And don't forget to enjoy the jungle sights on your way back.
We will try to
Also,
our
don't get
best.
eaten by any big birds.
Yep, that is the goal. To not do that. Alrighty, everybody. Let's back up, see the sights, and
Let's
check
skedaddle.
on Kona.
You guys make your way up. You get to grab your belongings once more. Another trek back to harbor.
Walking
And
this time.
remember- Yeah, you remember
Or
before
speed walk.
when you rushed here, you're practically gliding your way here.
Yeah.
How many clips you went down, how fast you were running. So the trek back is going to be a little bit longer, but you got here in about like 15 minutes flat. So probably only about maybe half an hour trek.
We're probably speed walking for Aura's sake.
Indeed. And
Trying to take
as
it
you
easy.
guys make your way through the jungle expanse once more, sifting through the vines, and you end up coming to a couple cliffs that you ended up jumping down, and just gotta make your slight way up the rough terrain. Won't everyone go ahead and roll me a nice little acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Oh, fuck.
Hell yeah.
DM, can I do athletics instead? I would like to be strong.
No.
Oh, I cry.
You guys are in a nice little
17.
fast pace, kind
I
of hopping and skipping your way up.
got a
God, this-
4.
I got 16 plus 2, 18.
Woo!
You said
Can I help?
acrobatics, right?
Yeah.
Yep, 4.
Is there any way I can assist her?
It's okay. They fail.
No.
Aura puts
please.
her on her back.
You all climb your way up, hopping a bit from these long, like thick roots that are pulling out of the floor and wrapping back around. You remember going down these wasn't too bad because they're really stable, but reaching up to them proves difficult. And specifically for Rosalie, you guys making your way up pretty quickly begin to find your own ways. Bobert, you use like a little bag and pull move, or like kind of you wrap something over the next spine up and then pull yourself up to it.
Hell yeah.
Yeshua, you do your hops.
Yeah.
Or you're reaching pretty well. And then Rosalie. Someone never really enjoyed rock climbing.
Rosalie is like, she never really enjoyed the forest, so she's like over like one of the
City
cliffs.
girl.
She like hops up, grabs onto the edge, and is like kicking her way to get up on the single ledge. And then for the next one to climb over a root, she like straddles it and then like plops over on the other side.
Y'all are getting city girl vibes.
I fucking hate that my rules are dictating this.
It's so perfect.
It's so perfect.
You guys figure with her struggling on this cliff side, it's gonna take you a little longer to get back.
Aura wraps her tail around her and just puts her on her back and keeps climbing.
Solid.
I become a backpack.
Yes, you're a backpack again.
I'm back in the fucking building again.
You're really gonna complain?
No.
I thought.
And with the assist, you guys make it up this nice little face pretty easily, with only a few hiccups. And when you do, you turn around to a very scenic view of over the tree line, and you can see that the jungle reaches on both sides of it, left to right. You see there's water crashing into waves, a nice white bubbly foam washing up on the shore. And on the other side, this bright yellowish sand crashing up on more sand as they reach the tree line. Really a sight you can't see anywhere else. And as you turn around and make your way back to harbor, it only takes you a good few minutes to make it back.
A hop, skip, and a jump, if you will.
Will not. Oh, I thought it was funny.
Bone
And
trip and a splat.
Oh,
Yours is better.
I giggled the entire time. It didn't pick it up, I don't think. But
I heard it.
you guys make it back to the beautiful, pristine staircase outside of harbor. And as you walk your way back in, but yes, you go ahead and roll 20 crash for me. Awesome.
Oh
Sweet.
no.
Yippee!
You go ahead and make your way back into the heart of harbor. And when you arrive, you see there are tons of folk around. There are not just tons of normal townsfolk like you saw before when you first arrived, but you see a lot of armored folk. You see a lot of soldiers.
Hmm.
And on each one of them, you still see kind of this insignia somewhere on their plate or on a patch somewhere. That same sign of this giant bird insignia. And as you walk in, you see they're aligned by the entrance staircase. And they're kind of standing there like they're guards at guard. And yeah, I'm just gonna refresh.
Yeah.
And once you make it up the stairs, you see they instantly let you by. And you make it in, and inside in the inner town, it's more bustling than you ever saw it before. Before, there were a few people doing a bit of garden work, a small bit of tending to their ponds and their waters, but most of it seemed to be dealing with pain or managing wounds that they'd gotten from the blight. Now it seems to be a lot more lively. All of this, in spite of a large crowd at the far, far building that you knew to be the committee building that Kona had invited you in when you first arrived. And as you walk up and wade through the crowd, You can see Lavin in the front, at the front door. It's okay. Kona will be fine. He just needs to rest. Please, just let him rest. And you see a lot of the Furbolg, and what looked like almost of the shifter variety. Well, if Kona isn't if he isn't awake, then how are we going to be safe, ma'am? And you see Lavin respond, Papa, I'm here. I'm your protector. This is what I do. Yes, but how can we know? How can we know the danger is coming if the prophet is not awake? And you see Lavin respond almost furious.
I'm sorry, prophet?
What? We already agreed. Kona is no prophet. He's nothing but a man. Though me and him do work well, I am bound as your protector, and that is what I shall do. That is what this says, doesn't it? And you see her unsheath the shield around her back and hold it in front of her. And you see it almost emanate this glow when she does. And you see all of them respond with almost not exactly bowing, but they all begin to lower and rest their heads. Good. Then return to your duties and see that harbor is returned to its former glories. Yes, she's right. Yes, she's right. We should do that now. What are we doing? Well, he's asleep. We should make it perfect for him when he awakes. Yes. And you see everyone begins to respond with a lot more drive to better the town for when Kona awakes. And you see they seem to disperse pretty quickly after that, with Lavin returning the shield to her back. And a long exhale. Oh, you're back. As she locks eyes with the group. Please, come in. He'll want to see you.
Did a healer already come to deal with him?
Yes and no.
Oro's already inside.
Or burst past. What? When you all go inside, you expect to be led to maybe an upstairs room where he said lodgings were, maybe his room where, he lives here. That's where he would be. That's where he would be resting, especially after near death. Or you walk in and you lock eyes with him almost instantly. At that same committee table that he sat you guys down and informed you of everything and had his talk with Tree, he's sitting down. He's working.
Ora is going to walk over, take the papers from him. You need rest.
Oh, Ora, you're back.
You need rest.
And of
I
course
will
I
deal
do.
with this. I can deal with this.
No,
You are gonna go to sleep before you get yourself killed.
You don't get. I'm fine. I'm fine. Trust me. We've been through worse. Well, not just me in the sands. You and me have been through worse.
All the more reason.
No, but seriously, truly, I am fine.
Insight.
Go ahead.
Can I get advantage on this? Because I know Kona.
You indeed can get advantage on this. I will
What?
give you that.
That was cocked. What?
Can I get off your back now?
Oh, yeah, no, she set you down.
No, I like the idea that Aura rushed in with Rosalie. Is that why Rosalie yelped?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I didn't know if she put her down or not, so
Yeah, she would have.
okay.
So good.
I'll be sitting on the
That
table.
is 17.
All right.
Sorry.
Aura,
Yes.
as you look into your friend's eyes, still with those deep bags under them, it's almost like they got darker.
Mm,
But you see physically, Kona isn't hurt at all anymore.
mm. I don't trust that.
Does strike you as odd.
You should still get some rest. You've had to deal with this long enough. I can take over for a little bit. You need a break.
There's no need for you to take over on anything. There's nothing even that important right now, as we're unable to really do much until the assembly, where we can really voice our concerns and needs and yada 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 yada.
Then this would be a good time for you to rest then, if there isn't anything to do.
Yes, I guess it would be.
Besides, with what we dealt with and what we know, I think I would like to kind of, I guess, double check over you. If you don't mind, of course.
Okay, do as you see fit. I will be in my quarters, resting.
Mm-hmm.
Rosalie will kind of turn to Aura. I'll try to make sure he does.
Evan, if they need anything, please see fit that they get it. And you see Lavin kind of gives a soft smile and nods. And you see Kona does walk off. Are you following Rosalie?
I will hop down off the table and I will follow. What?
All right. So, was it you wanted again?
Well, as I told you before, well, when it comes to the corrupted magic or the cursed magic that affected your
yes.
spell, I did sense a little bit of it still on you. And dealing with creatures that are very closely connected to that cursed line and how hurt you got, I'd rather double check to see if it's still the same or possibly it's gotten worse. If there's a way for me to know how to do that. She kind of like looks down at her hands.
Would you mean? And you see, Kona kind of gets in closer to you, Rosalie, as you're walking down this nice, bright. It's nice and sunny outside, actually, as they shine through the nice pane glass windows. Would you mean to say I'm cursed of some sort?
Well, I don't know
And that
if
has to do with... And do you think that has to do with the blight?
it's a little hard to explain. It's more of a case where coming into contact with things that are, well, blighted, I'll say. Like the chimeras, or I'm assuming like these things were. Again, it's just... I'm worried is all.
Well, don't worry about me. I can assure you I am just fine. The blight, cannot touch me.
How are you so sure?
Just know I am sure.
All the more reason for me to check up on you.
Okay, then. There is no dissuading you.
I am stubborn at times.
Just like Aura.
Yeah, but at least I try to listen to
Morgan.
reason.
It's more of an all-the-time thing. Well, what is it you seek to do?
Well, firstly, let's go ahead and have you... Shut the fuck up, phone. Sorry.
That was in character, by the way.
Shut up, Sending Stone. Not right now.
It's Fivis sending like a little checkup text.
God damn it, Vivis, not now! Out of all the times, why now? Well, first of all, let's get you into bed so you can properly rest.
Yes. Rest.
It also will be easier considering, and she kind of like puts her hand out to like how tall she is and lifts her other hand to kind of show that he's way taller than her. So it'd be easier if he would lay down or something.
I don't quite get what you mean.
I'm...
But sure. And you see, as you get to that talking point, he turns to a door to his left as you're walking down the hall. And turns a knob and cracks it open, and you're welcome to a nice, cozy room.
Lovely.
Seems like a slight fire's on, and like a nice little fireplace.
Mhm.
There's a large bookcase that lines the wall that has this big old ladder leaned off to the side of it. As you see, his bed is a little elevated. And you see he goes over, walks. See him kind of touch the bed for a bit, kind of press on it, and then like show this distaste. May kill me. And you see he sits down and lays down. Well, get on with it, Doc.
As she sees the reaction, she kind of like just tilts her head and she walks on over. Would you prefer a hammock?
What?
I don't know. Just a thought.
You know, a hammock, a bed. Are they that different?
It feels different.
I could assume.
I prefer a bed over the cloth of a hammock.
I could go either or, I guess.
She goes ahead and she...
Is this part of the medical procedure?
No.
This is personal probing.
No, it's just making slight conversation to possibly make you more comfortable. That's... Listen, I'm not a people person. I don't know much about that. I don't know small talk, okay?
Well, that's hard to believe. Sorry.
I don't know small talk. After all, I was raised to be some kind of a... this, so...
Did you get the small joke? Sorry, I had to make extra sure you got it.
I got it. I want to get rid of it. You're so lucky you're Aura's friend. Alright. I'm glad that you're relaxed at the very least. She, like, lifts up her hand.
That I am, Rosalie.
She lifts up her hand, and lets it emit a small green glow. Basically, because of what happened with the chimera stuff, and whenever I touched the ooze, and got kind of, like, transported into that place, and I kind of felt, like, the corruption, like, a part of him from whenever he had the spell done. I'm just trying to see if it's somehow stronger now, if it's lessened possibly as time goes on. It might be hard to tell because, you know, it's been like a day. That's what I'm trying to kind of glean, if it's like, oh, hello. Trying to glean.
So, are you... What's your divine sniffer doing right now?
My divine sniffer? I can detect good and evil if you want me to.
Is that always on?
It's something that I can pop, so I can use it right now. I might as well, because it's what I'm kind of doing. I'll pop my sniffer. Or, usually it's like an echolocation kind of thing. It's like sensing, the stuff around me within 60 feet, to kind of tell where it's at.
Rosalie, as you're kind of throwing, like, different kind of detections out, different feelers out, trying to get a sense for what's going on with Kona, I guess. Eventually, one thing pings back to you. It does feel along the lines of the corruption in a way, but it's not the same. No. Something here is different. Something here is distinct. The smell of a devil. You can tell Kona kind of reeks of it.
What?
Stinky.
Poo poo.
And she like has her eyes closed as she has her hand out over him. And she kind of like tilts her head as she starts to feel it.
So Doc, you done? I'm not very sleepy.
Well, that wasn't the goal.
Oh. I thought that... Apologies.
But I guess while we're here, and she, her hand kind of switches from that green hue to a yellowy kind of color as he takes 5 hit points back with lay on hands. Just give him a little extra healing.
The piss magic.
Stop.
Sorry.
Sounds horrible, and
The
you should feel bad
piss
about it.
magic. Oh no, 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 no,
It's
no.
supposed to
I'm
be
sorry.
divine, you bastard.
It was rated that it wasn't that I regret it.
You painted divinity. Yes, but you do see he does kind of get some life back in him, a little more. As he opens his eyes, he does still seem that same exhausted as before, but a little less so.
So, Kona,
Yes, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
Oh,
people call you the prophet here.
Mm,
Why?
they shouldn't.
And why exactly is that so?
Well, Little Lee. May I call you that? Little Lee? I kind of like Little Lee. Little Lee.
No one
Oh
has
my god,
ever
he's
called me
about to
that
tell the
before.
worst lives life. Literally, come on now.
Nobody's ever really called me that before, so I guess go ahead.
Ah, that's what I was going for. We weren't always in this jungle. And back when it was just us and the sand and drums and surviving the creatures of the sand and dune winders and all the other such. Things were very, very tough. For a lot of Lavin's people, it had been all they knew. And eventually, when I was sent here, I met them, and together me and Lavin found Arenas. And ever since, they've considered me a bit of a person of interest. I can also sometimes, occasionally, tell when things are gonna go wrong.
Oh.
Call it a sixth sense.
Well, as far
And
as... Yeah?
you see, as he's kind of telling you this story, he stops and thinks and continues and stops and kind of glances around and continues. Seems like it's not all the whole truth. But yes, we found Arenas, and they believe me to be a bit of a prophet for it. We informed them that I don't like such labels, so we settled for a committee leader. Now I'm here at the helm of what seems to be more of an army. Awesome.
I guess while you're here, you have to keep a very fine balancing act. Doing what's right for the people, of course. And, well, staying true to you.
I could see no other way to exist. My captain lives on in me just as much as he does in Aura, I'm sure. Not saying he's dead. Just saying very much influenced
His
our
teachings
lives.
still with you.
Doing good where we can. Slowly but surely. will make a difference. And you see he kind of looks at the ground and off to the side of the bed with his head cocked to the side and then up at the ceiling. It really can make a difference. Maybe that kid is right. And you see he sits up in the bed. Well, I thank you for the checkup.
Yes, I think. Yeah. And she kind of like gets up and pops off the bed. Now, per doctor's orders, you get plenty of rest today. I want you to get at least a full 8 hours of sleep.
And you see he was nodding until you said full 8 hours. And he kind of squints at you.
I mean it. A full 8
hours?
hours of sleep.
Is that even possible?
Real.
If not, I always have a little bit more of a magical persuasion to help with that. And she kind of flicks her hand. Little sparkles of green.
I could always help you go to sleep. Cracks knuckles.
Oh,
That sounds forceful.
Exactly.
No, it's above him.
So it's best to, stay here and try to fall asleep. Can possibly make you some nice chamomile tea with honey. Something.
Alright. I don't need any fanfare, thank you.
Oh, it's not fanfare. I barely know you.
Oh, but you're a fan already.
Not really.
No, I hate you.
You see him kind of pout.
Huh?
Oh, okay, whatever.
I'm joking.
More of an
teasing.
aura stan, I bet.
I'm teasing. But I've known Aura for longer, so there's that helps.
Please, so am I.
But a friend of Aura is a friend of mine.
And a friend of Aura's is a friend of mine. And you see, he reaches out his hand for a nice handshake.
She goes in and she shakes his hand.
Glad to have you here.
And
Glad
while,
Aura has a friend like you.
and while you're resting, we'll make sure to take good care.
Yes, you do that. And you see he kind of starts to push you out of his room.
She was
Alright,
working
now.
on leaving anyway.
Go on then. And tell Aura 10 years isn't that long. Don't tell her I said that. You see him close the door.
Okay. Oh, interesting. She starts to speed walk back towards to the main hall. What's everybody else up to? Well, this is happening.
What is everybody else up to? As you see Kona and Rosalie leave off down the hall. You're here with Lavin. And she kind of glances over. Still hands behind her back. She kind of cocks her head. What do you all do when she's gone? Seems a bit more like the leader type. Yeah, I see you stand in silence.
oh,
I
who are you
look over
talking
at
to?
Aura, Bobert,
Astonishing.
Yesh, and you.
I didn't realize he was talking to us.
Oh my god.
this yeah.
Um,
This is
And you see Celia just kind of wandering around the room. Oh yeah, they do that.
Yeah, we just kind of
Mhm.
wander aimlessly about because we don't have brains.
You
Speak for
don't have a
yourself, bunny
brain.
boy. Interesting thing to note. No brain.
Please don't tell me she just wrote that down.
11 like pulls out a small booklet.
No.
Starts to write.
Yeshua kind of looks over to what he's writing, and then he draws the S with his pencil.
The cool ass.
Bro.
Yeah, the cool S.
Yeah, we're
Is he
pretty
11?
sure that one's brain is full of fluff. So.
It would make anatomical sense. He's mostly fluff. As
Yep.
you see, like, 11 kind of tries to, like, touch your ear.
Is there any is this a bit that I'm doing right now? Is there a check I can make? Is there a bit check
Can I react?
can
Bit check. Yes, please react.
Okay.
make? You go first.
Does a 27 hit?
What?
Excuse you?
Oh, and my bit check was a nat 20, DM.
I'm sorry. Excuse you, Yesh?
Your bit check passed. This
No,
is
I'm
not a bit.
kidding. But I did actually
Warning,
roll it.
not a bit.
Because
I repeat,
you just
not
rolled
a
the hit.
bit.
No.
Yes, as
Do I
you
have
feel
to?
this. Oh yeah, you already rolled, man.
Mhm.
Okay.
As you feel this twinge on your ear, and it instantly sends you into feral mode. You do like this crazy like flip and kick at Levin's face. And as soon as you do, almost as quick as your head turns around, as you do like this kind of spin turn move, the moment your eyes lock with her again, she has this shield in front of her face. And your foot goes right into the metal of the shield.
Damn.
Oh.
And as soon as it makes
Was that
contact,
supposed to be the Mario hurt noise?
No, I think that was Banjo Kazooie.
Oh.
yeah.
I grew up with both, so it could be either one.
What do you mean could be either? You're supposed to be the one who knows.
You're the one who knows.
No. I also did. Could have been either one. Yeshua, go ahead and roll me a dex saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Look what you've done.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. 24.
Sweet. You pass. As
Damn.
Yesh, as you kick into the shield and the force you send into it reverberates through it, it pulses and sends it right back as you go flying off into the wall and perfectly land both feet on the wall.
Just a regular day.
What's,
For me.
what's Aura doing while this is happening?
Sitting with her head in her hands. Because what the fuck?
As this happens, you see Levin like has this very, very serious face on under the shield.
I guess Bobert will go in like, whoa, please do not interact with the rabbit. He will go into fight or flight mode. Usually it's both.
And you see immediately as you say that, Bobert, she kind of like pops up behind the shield, like, oh, Yes, my apologies. I
You
did
have to remember, he is a
incite.
rabbit.
I did incite. Please, my apologies, young group. Yeshua.
Yeshua.
My name's Yeshua, but they call me the Big Y.
No,
Around these
No,
parts.
you may not.
we
You
do
may
not
not
call
call
you
him
that.
that. No
Yes,
one's
the
going to be calling
big
him that.
Y.
No,
I call
stop.
him the
Thank
Big
you,
Y, but for a
thank you.
different reason.
No, we do not
Why?
call him Big Y.
That's what his parents called him.
No.
And you see Levin does kind of bow her head a little
Oh,
bit.
no.
As she's kind of asking for forgiveness as she knows that she did kind of incite this.
I
Yeshua, get down
accept
for that.
your. Oh, let me get down first. I accept your apology.
What is this accent?
Your what?
Your apology.
Apologize?
Apologize.
It's a lot more breathy than that. Apology.
Accept your apology.
I'm doing a Rosalie impression. Did I do good?
No.
Rosalie, you
face
walk in the
palm.
room as soon as he says this.
What, when he says I would like to imagine that she walks up behind Yesh. I think you were close. It would be apology.
Shit. That's a good impersonation.
What have you all been up to?
This.
What do you guys do when I'm
Nothing
gone?
much.
Really? This is
I
it?
simply
not-
wanted
Not much,
to get a
honestly.
gauge of your forces' capabilities outside of your full flock. It is odd how you function separate.
So what have they been doing? She turns to Lavin.
Standing,
Aura,
breathing.
Aura has been staring at the door
looking.
where you were.
This one has been staring simply at you the entire time. The tallest green one is gone.
Where the fuck is Celia from? I'm like, wait, one god.
Oh,
God damn it, Yesh.
hey, I didn't
You
know she was.
distracted me, bunny boy. Now come on, we're finding Celia.
Alright,
God
well,
damn it. Where did she go?
I guess they're doing something
Oh.
now.
Where
She
did the
probably got her
child-
soul snatched again.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. Shut up.
Well,
Crap, Yeshua, let's
Maybe
go find the
not.
child.
feel free to enjoy a lovely town.
Oh, sweet lord.
The folks here are not too keen on outsiders, but since you have been welcomed by Kona, they will probably welcome you with open arms. So enjoy that rarity.
We appreciate it, believe me. I think for while those two are going to go find Celia, I think we should go to the rooms where Kona offered us. That they said they were upstairs.
Nice.
Yes, if you just go down the opposite hall you went down before,
Mm-hmm.
you'll reach a staircase. It winds you right up to the rooms.
Right.
Tyler, where's the Riz sound effect?
No.
Stop.
Stop.
Well, while those two try to find Celia, Ora, we should go to the rooms.
Yeah.
Mainly because I got something to discuss with you.
Okay.
And she, like, grabs onto Aura's hand and, like, starts dragging her.
Yep. Aura's not long behind you.
right. Great idea. You guys split up. It's perfect.
DM, I would like to recreate the plot of Finding Nemo, please. Thank you.
No.
Finding Celia.
So, which one of you two is gonna be Coral?
Coral, her name is Dory, dumbass.
No, I'm talking about the one who dies in the beginning of the show.
No, I was thinking
Nemo's
Yeshua.
mother.
Yep.
That would have been like long past. We're now.
Oh.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't want to be the mom friend of the group anymore. This is not a fun
Yeshua.
place to be.
Either way,
I
whatever
won't
we
be
choose,
anymore.
Yeshua is 100% Dory,
Oh,
and
No,
you're
there
the
is no
fan
other option.
favorite.
you are the fan favorite.
Well,
Okay. Let's start off with Bobert and Yeshua.
Thank God.
As you guys split to go on the search for good old Celia.
Like, thank God, because I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
can I also look for fruit along the way if we happen to pass by some?
Of course you can.
Yay.
You guys go ahead and continue down the room past the big old conference table, and to the back door that seems to be ajar. It shows signs of a possible Celia passing through.
We need to track into where Celia could have been. Go.
Alrighty. So you guys go ahead through the door, and you find yourselves back outside. Now in the backside of this whole sorry, I had a pop up on my screen. On the backside of this whole hamlet that they have. As you see, it looks over this big plot of grassy plain. And as you look out, you can see it leads around back to a nice little garden. And both of you go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh no! That's
Gotta
only an
roll
8
again.
That's only an 8 plus 3. 11. That's 11. What would you get?
Ma did 20.
That's
Alrighty.
very good.
Bobert, as you're walking out, and you're looking for Celia, a little bit panicked, still kind of frantic from, Yeshua getting launched into orbit inside the building earlier. And Bobert, what you notice is that you can hear a lot of voice. There seems to be like a lot of yelling or chanting, something along those lines.
Yodeling even.
Kind of reminds you of Navy days.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Looks at
no!
Bobert.
DM, do I have to roll for flashbacks?
No.
Thank God.
Yeshua, as you're looking out, in this small little garden, you can see there's what's it called? Fucking it's a greenhouse. There we go. There's this small little greenhouse, dome shaped. Doesn't take up too much of the garden, but it does seem to have creatures inside of it. And
What does
one
that
creature
mean?
in particular, you can see has long, pointy green ears.
Oh, let's go inside.
Okay, that direction that he's going in. He's getting a little frantic here.
You guys
Where's
kind
my
of
son?
make it around. You're looking through the grass, looking through the beautiful flora. They've got some very unique flowers here. And unique fruits. Yeshua, why don't you roll me a d10?
Okay. I got an 8.
He got an 8.
Whoa.
He ate.
I ate. I served maybe.
And slayed just a little bit.
Alrighty. Yeshua, while you're walking around and looking through the different plants and veggies and fruits that they have here in this little garden, you see this crescent-shaped yellow fruit that you would have thought was a banana,
Banana.
but then it
Banana.
instantly hits you. Oh God, it's one of those fucking fake banana monsters again.
Oh.
But then you realize it's flat and doesn't look as plump as a banana.
Let banana.
A plantain.
Bro instantly went to real world fruit. Go ahead, and would you like to pick the fruit?
I will. I don't see why not. I won't even roll for it.
Roll for
You
fruit
say as the
picking.
player.
Or I hope so.
Yeshua, you pick up a moon fruit.
What the heck?
You have no
Can
idea what it
I
does, how it
history?
tastes.
Can I roll history on that?
Go ahead. Roll me history.
Okay.
Did you make this after last session when I mentioned, hey, this is fantasy world, there could easily be moon fruit?
Maybe.
That's
All
crazy.
right. I got a 17.
Yeshua, you know moon fruit to be basically fruits of the goddess Helena, the god of the moon.
Oh my gosh.
It's there's a common thing that the gods have done, especially in their pantheon, that give grace to a different god, almost like they're giving each other gifts on their birthday, almost. And one of the graces was said to be the moon fruit. It's a fruit given by Helena to her sibling, with god of light.
Oh.
And this fruit now grows throughout the world to help nurture those in pain and with deathly illnesses.
Wow.
So when you realize it does make a lot of sense that they would be growing this, attempting to help alleviate or cure a lot of the struggle that this town has been through. And a moon fruit, once consumed, gives you resistance to necrotic damage for 1 day.
No way.
Whoa, that's
24
crazy.
hours.
24 hours.
Still a long rest.
I better hold on to this. Editing the description.
So let me know if you need
Man,
me to
that's
copy and paste
crazy.
it to you.
I'm good.
And as you guys continue through this little patch, you make it
Where's my
to the
child?
current house, and you see Celia is inside. And you see there are a lot of birds floating around. Seems to be like a bird cage of sorts.
An aviary?
Aviary. That's what they're called.
Bobert bolts towards Celia, very like, oh my god, there's my freaking child. My child is here,
Robert,
and I'm so concerned.
as you rush towards Celia, you see that she's kind of just on top of one of the long tables that have a lot of plants that they're nurturing. And a lot of the birds are kind of standing on or lounging around, or even some assisting their growth. Some like hummingbirds and whatnot. But she sees standing on top of one of the tables, yes, honeybird. And face first to a window as she looks out. Doesn't even respond to you being there.
No response.
No response. Sorry, my dog just started screaming, dude.
He did. He did, in fact, start screaming.
He's screaming out there. Can you repeat what you said? There's dog screaming covering
I'll go do
it.
it then. Hold on.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
You see Celia's looking out the window, and she doesn't even notice you arrive.
Low time. Celia! Good God! Don't ever run away like that again! Do not go away without telling us! Do you understand this happened before?
My
Good Christ!
God!
Father Bobert.
Mother Bobber.
I've gotten your cigarette.
One, it's a cigar. Two, you ran off without telling us. We don't know what could have happened to you. You had me
Cigarette,
worried.
cigar, they're all bad for you.
Oh,
Yes, you're correct.
he told
Either
no
way.
lie.
Yeah. I left. I heard things. Look.
I look. What's she pointing at?
We know who this fucking Kona guy is, because this is insane.
What's
Where are we looking at?
insane?
Where are we looking
Besides
at?
me,
You guys look out the window, and Yeshua's eyes
looks out the
cross.
window.
Also, just a slight side note, hand firmly on her shoulder. She's not
And
going away.
Bobert,
Sorry.
you glance out to the glare of the sun kind of blocking you again from like that view that you had earlier, as it kind of dulls out after a while and the clouds block the sun a bit. And you see this whole area kind of, since the temple itself built up, there's now this like long fall cliffside to the back. And at the very bottom of it, there's entire plains in the cavern in the middle of the jungle. And you see it's full of soldiers. Almost in like a camp. Like they're camping out and training. And it's just constant.
Yeah, I
Like
was
they're
about
chanting.
to ask. Is that the chanting that I heard beforehand?
And that's exactly what you heard beforehand.
Sure.
Navy soldiers.
They look nothing like Navy soldiers.
No, this is
Oh.
not Navy.
Harbor soldiers.
Man, dude, they sound formidable. to Navy
This is not the Coast Guard. Coast Guard. Sorry.
But you guys eventually pry Celia off the window and kind of break her focus on it. What? Did you want something?
Just don't run away again.
Don't run away. Man, I'm an
Stand
adult.
I don't
can
give
go where I want.
Barely.
I don't give a shit. This is a new land. You understand the sort of shit that's out here? That guy got swallowed by a...
No! You don't!
Exactly. I need to keep an eye on you. That's what needs to happen.
Oh, you need to keep an eye on me.
Yes. So you don't die or
Okay.
lose your soul again. God damn it.
Not like you did that to begin with. And you see she kind of jumps down, stomps off, going back to the main building.
Keeping both her and Yeshua at arm's length from me. Or at least in arm's reach.
Teenagers.
Yes, including you.
And how about with that, we switch back over to Rosalie and Tora.
Now, I'm gonna get distracted.
I should probably stop eating my chips. Hold on.
As you two continue down the other hall, find this nice winding staircase at the end of the building that brings you up to the second floor. And on the second floor, you see a couple doors to your left as the beautiful plain glass windows still make the sunlight shimmer to your right.
Mhm.
And eventually, you open the first door, and you're welcomed to a nice quiet room. It's kind of cold. It seems like it doesn't really have too much like heating infrastructure going on.
I mean, considering we're in a
Seems
desert,
like a lot of yeah.
it's more ideal.
It's
if
like a lot
cold.
of it's built that way.
Yeah.
It's very refreshing.
But yeah,
But it
Rosalie's
seems
gonna.
like no one's been in here in a while.
Got you.
That's what I meant.
Got you. Rosalie's gonna go ahead and step inside, and kind of like pull Aura in, like drag her in real fast,
God.
and close the door. So, Aura? Quick question about Kona.
Yeah.
Do you know them to have any, I don't want to say malicious or anything, just more of, like, something more demonic about them? And she
That's
kind
like
of,
even worse.
and she, like, makes herself a little bit smaller.
Oh my god.
What happened?
Okay, so you know how earlier, whenever we were doing the whenever I was checking to see, if any of the corruption was on them from whatever spell. Actually, do you have corruption on you? We'll test this later. But from the spell, you know how I was checking that?
Yeah.
Well, after the fight, I went to do almost the exact same thing. While they were in their room, kind of putting it under the guise of like, I'm making you feel better with like a little lay on hands, and then seeing if that corruption happened to increase or spread or anything like that. And I felt something different. I felt something that wasn't the corruption.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said earlier. I felt something a little bit more demonic. Which is why I'm asking you. Has something happened in their past that might have caused
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, so it might be something that they've done recently. I hate to break it to you, your friend has some weird hobbies, I guess, from what I felt.
Or starts to walk out of the room.
No, Aura, no. She grabs her
It's
tail.
what you.
Grabs her tail and pulls her back. I don't think confronting Kona about this outright is going to be the best idea. I mean, considering, well, they're... You know, you saw how they were.
Okay.
Like, I don't think they'll tell you outright anyway, and even if they did, I don't think being on their bad side about it is the best course of action.
Then. What?
Yeah, that's a good question. The thing is, because you know Kona best, I figured I'd tell you about it immediately because, you know them. But if I would have known that she would have just stormed off to possibly go confront him, I wouldn't have said anything.
I don't know.
God damn it, phone, shut the fuck up. Vivis, not now!
Isis, just checking up on you. Was hoping you were doing.
Just pulls
There he
out
goes.
the sending stone. Vivis, just stop. Stop her right now. And then puts it back in the... It's funny because it'd be Aura's pocket.
Yeah.
Well, from what I've learned, it's enlightening.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, or feel free to throw out your idea, if you have any. I think the best course of action is to just observe for now.
I guess.
After all, I do have kind of a sense for these things, unfortunately. And I'd hate to be the bearer of bad news about this stuff to you, especially about a friend. But at the same time, it's better that you know out of, well, everybody else in the crew.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
After all, you are the captain.
Okay. 10 years is a long time. I don't know what to do.
No? That's okay. I mean, I don't expect you to have all the answers all the time.
Guess not.
I mean, you're only human after all. Well, figure of speech.
Yeah, I guess.
I think what we should do for right now is just try to get, well, our crew collected and in a room to rest, especially after everything that's happened.
Yeah.
If you think it'd be better that we all share the same room, so we're all together, then that's up to you. I mean, I don't mind. We've been on the same boat for the past 3 months, so...
They can decide. I don't want to step on anyone's toes.
Wrong. You've actually been on 2 different boats. Oh.
Correct.
Oh, what the fuck ever. Technicalities.
We do love them.
Get off my dick, DM. Alright. I'm just...
You have one of those?
No, I don't. But unlike most people, I can just buy my own. I'm gonna cut that out later. I don't want anybody knowing I said
The
it.
internet's free,
Great.
Ariel. Everyone can buy their own.
Then thus it's not free.
No, but the
Game's
internet
free.
is.
Bro.
Game for your fucking Xbox.
Your dick came free with your fucking ex.
Then who
You
stole
did
it?
came
'Cause
with
what
your
the fuck?
I don't know.
Everyone gets a dick with their Xbox. It's free with the Xbox.
Oh my
I have the
god.
oldest Xbox known to man, and I don't have a dick.
Everyone gets Uno for free. It comes with the...
I don't have Uno.
I remember
Good
having that
times.
exact conversation with Anthony.
Yup.
I had the exact same conversation. He's like, "What do you mean? It came free with your Xbox?" And I was like, "Bro, it didn't. I assure you. You can come over and check
free
it."
with your Xbox, Ariel.
We got the 360. We got the one. Dad wants the 1S. We ain't getting fucking Uno.
But yeah, I think it'd be best if we at least have people group up, stay together. We need to double check on Brian and Elise eventually, which I'd rather use a sending stone for that than have to leave and come back. Or somehow get them here, but I don't know entirely how to do that. And then eventually we'll figure out how to deal with Kona and then that tower that the girl showed me.
Power?
Oh yeah, that's right. I should have probably told you that first. Actually. So off in the sands, that little hummingbird girl that was in that town that we left with,
Mm-hmm.
she showed us across the horizon that there's this tower of some sorts. Or that's what they're calling it. And at the top of the tower...
The ivory
The
tower.
ivory tower. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
No, I'm just helping.
I didn't
Remember.
mean for that to sound
Sorry.
sarcastic.
No, it's fine. I naturally sound sarcastic, so I sound sarcastic.
I wanted it to sound like a child being amazed, but it sounded sarcastic. Anyway.
Children are
Really the same
sarcastic.
thing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hate children.
Okay, well.
Oh.
Damn.
And I never
What a
sound
supplement.
sarcastic.
Yeah, definitely never.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Whatever you say, bud.
So, anyway, that girl, she showed us across the horizon this place, and has been saying that that's where the creatures coming from the rocks and such. All the monsters, as she put it. And since we are monster slayers, and she puffs out her chest in like a false confidence kind of thing, she was saying that we could probably deal with them, but it is a cave full of, well, those creatures. And unless you want the same thing
Awesome.
that happened on Zenith to happen to us again, I think we need to come up with a better plan if we were to, well, traverse it.
Sounds like a good idea.
So, there's that on our plate as well. Congratulations. You basically have a compounded issue now.
Wonderful. Exactly what we needed.
Found it is an understatement.
Hmm.
But hey, At least you're not facing it alone.
Yeah, I've got 1 3/4 of crew. Crew
1 3/4?
members. 2 1/4.
I think
Let's say 2 1/4.
because there's you and then everyone else.
No, it's because there's Yesh.
Oh.
Bobert carries his
I'm-
weight. Rosalie pulls his weight. Yesh is kind of here and occasionally punches things.
You forgot
I'm not
Celia.
even a whole number. I'm a decimal.
It happens, buddy.
I've
I
been
like
Celia's not a
raised
that.
crew
for
member.
decimal.
Celia's the mascot. It's different. He gets the free
Oh.
ride. She's cute.
Oh, Celia's not even a bro.
Celia's yeah. She's the emotional support.
The emotional support
Emotional
mascot.
support? Bitch, for who?
Not for you.
Damn.
Emotional support.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Maybe for you, she's a pain in my ass because I gotta treat her like a child.
She keeps running away, god damn it.
I gotta treat her like my daughter. Teach her some
For real,
goddamn
for real.
lessons. Of course, you wouldn't know anything about that. You're the cool why not, so of course she likes you more.
Are you okay? Do you have something you need to get off your chest?
There's a lot of things that I want to get off my chest, but I won't do that currently. Or they will not be kind things that I will say.
I'm getting deja vu right now.
What do you mean deja vu?
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
You think you're stressed, Dora. You have no idea.
Smile.
But hey, if growing up in Mianli has taught me anything, just walk away with a smile.
I guess that kind of works.
For a little while, yes.
Hmm.
That being said, we got crew members to find. Hopefully they found Celia.
Hopefully.
And she goes ahead and she throws
Yeah,
open the
or
door.
Or a follow suit.
Your leaders recover.
Hmm.
And as you guys make your way out of your room, make your way down the stairs, back around to the main hall. You can see Bobert and Yeshua as Celia is big stomping right on past you. She looks like she's kind of fuming. And Bobert and Yeshua are like close behind because Bobert's just dragging Yeshua. And you see in the center room at the table, Lavin is just kind of sitting back, legs crossed on the table, reading through papers. And you see she has like these kind of small spectacles she's using to read things.
Giant woman and smart? Fuck yeah.
Man.
Get you a girl. Get you
For real, for real.
Get yourself a whammon.
get yourself a woman that can rock both.
A woman.
Wow. She can read? That's more than what I can do.
Yeah.
Same, bro.
Same.
Fuck you mean same?
I have dyslexia. You
can
fucking
still read.
ass.
So rough. You can still read, nerd.
Barely.
Get good.
I'm illiterate.
I'm just illiterate.
Can you read this out for us, Josh? No. Hi, my name's Josh. I'm 13. I never learned how to fucking read.
It's Jared, you
His
uncultured
name is
swine.
Jared.
And he's
He's
19.
Whatever.
Bro. You guys knew exactly. Alright.
Why did we
If
all...
you were a real,
I'm
if you were
so
a real
sorry,
Jared
Orphan.
fan, you would know.
This is going
know.
too deep. This is going too deep.
I'm so sorry. That was like immediate.
You
You need to
guys,
be
I was
corrected.
wrong on the internet and I was punished for it.
For real, for real.
You're
We are the
canceled.
internet.
No.
go ahead and close it in for the night. Would you like to contact your ship and check in, or inform them of anything, anything like that?
I would,
Just
but
you guys
also
think
I've been
about it.
doing a lot of talking.
I would like to check out.
You would
Oh,
like to
no.
check
That's
out?
not how
Yash?
this works.
Oh.
Check in with the ship to see how they're doing. You're gonna do that?
I
Do
think
I find more fruit if I
It
do
would
that?
make sense. Yesh must be an alien.
You must be an alien.
I'm a
I
dragon,
think-
it's different.
I
Or an
think
Alan.
I think Bobert should do it because it's his ship.
Yeah.
Okay,
I-
it's gonna be the
I-
worst thing ever because I don't know what you want checked up.
Oh.
The people,
ship.
the ship, to see if they're okay.
Okay.
Listen.
It's in the name.
To see if they're
Fun fact.
alive.
Ryan and Elise ain't here, so they don't exist.
Ryan and Elise are not here. Check up and see how they're doing. See if Elise is still
Okay,
kicking.
can I have the sending stone?
Or
Or
Here's the sending
give
stones.
him the sending
She's-
stone.
She said it was my
Sending
turn on the
stone.
sending stone.
It's my turn.
Rosalie said it was my turn on the sending stone.
Why am I everybody's mother now?
No.
Cause it's funny.
Anyways, I guess I'm just gonna dial the ship, I guess.
You're
Robert,
gonna
you
dial
call
the
it
home
sending
phone.
stone,
Yeah.
and promptly contact one of your many stones built into the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as you do, you hear a loud ring rings out. And it kind of balances after a short time. And then you hear a loud, ah!
Hello?
They died.
Are you alive?
Yeah! God, what the? The ship can talk?
Sorry, that was the I put a bunch of sending stones everywhere on the ship. You'll find them.
You'll find them.
You'll find them.
You'll find them.
And you see, after like a short time, you hear Ryan's voice get closer. What?
Yeah. Yes.
Bobert?
Yes. Hello. Are you alive? Ship's okay? Everything's good?
Yeah,
Picking up
yeah.
on you.
The ship's okay. I went and beached it earlier today. It's you know, just further off the sand. Retightened some ropes. You know, wrote a few lines. Cooked some stuff. What have you guys been up to?
Stuff. Plant zone. I don't know. A lot of crap.
Real. I get that.
Uh-huh.
Oh well, we're doing fine, I guess. These worms react every once in a while to something out there and start flying off in the distance. But other than the occasional earthquake from that, we're good.
Okay, that's just good.
Above game.
Shit, what do you want me to say?
Can you go take Ryan out to go pee? I forgot to tell you that.
Oh, okay.
For a walk. Yeah.
Yeah, Yeshua said that you, Ryan, need to go out pee and go for walkies, apparently.
Walk? Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean walk?
I don't know.
I have
Yeshua's...
to take care of Elise.
I know. I don't know why he's
It's
saying
been a
that,
while
but-
since he went out to go pee, so I feel like, you know, you should do it now.
I mean, I just piss off the side of the ship, man.
Better not get your piss on my fucking ship, dude.
Oh, someone
There's
better
a lot of
roll up
creatures.
some
There's
newspapers.
There's a lot of creatures.
There's wind,
There's a
you
lot of-
bitch. There's also
there's-
splashback.
Hey, if anything, there's a lot of creatures out there, and creatures respond to scent. and that's just
Smack him with the
Territory.
newspaper.
You're fucking disgusting, Ryan.
territory.
Oh my
My
god.
ship.
Did he just say walkies?
Yeah.
What? Walk.
Oh, that's adorable.
Oh, hey,
Adorable.
Rosalie.
He's pissed. Yeah, sure. He's
Hey,
pissing on my
Ryan.
ship, Rosalie.
Well,
I'm pissing off the ship.
If anyone should be pissing on
Unless
the
you
ship,
have
it's
a
me.
perfectly
It's my
angled piss, I
Bobert.
find that hard to believe.
Bobert, go deal with the moon
You'd
dog.
be surprised.
I'll talk to him.
Oh my goodness.
Fine. I give the phone over to her.
It sounded like he did though, because he was talking about like,
Yeah,
I'm having him go check on our dog, our moon dog.
I know.
Well, I'm just glad that you are doing okay. How is Elise?
I don't really know.
Is she still alive?
Yeah, she's still.
Okay.
If she wasn't alive, I think I would have that news to give to you,
Oh.
like off the bat.
Fair enough.
She's breathing. She hasn't left the bed since
Oh.
we got here.
I see.
I don't know. I'm worried about her.
I see. All right. Well, if any news, anything changes, just give us a call. You should be able to use any one of the sending stones, I'm assuming, that Bobert has made.
I guess so. And then you just like hear a pop.
Ow. Are you hitting the
Oh.
stone?
Yeah, I don't know how this thing works.
That's loud.
My bad.
But yes, you should just be able to use any one of these stones. If anything, we can test it in the morning just to see. Just give us a call. I think you just need to think really hard about who you're trying to contact. In which case, this stone is with any one of our group, so just think of us.
Cool. Easy. Got it.
Should be. But, for now, good night, and again, just try to update us with whatever,
Oh, yeah.
if
Good
anything
night.
changes.
Yes, ma'am.
And be
I'm doing
sure-
a salute right now. You can't see it, but I'm doing a salute.
I am proud of you. Now go for a walk.
Hell yeah.
Go for your walkies.
And you see, or you hear like a little bit of a strumming as he gets further from the mic.
He doesn't know how to end the call. And she disconnects the disconnects the sending stuff.
He doesn't know how to end the call. Love that.
It's the equivalent of like my grandfather calling me, and then I'm like, okay, bye, and then I hear like rustling because he put
Yep.
his phone in his pocket.
So good.
And it's like, all right, and I just end the call. I'll hand the stone back over to Aura.
Pocket
And the
this.
stone back to Aura as it uncloses.
And now is bedtime. Everybody get your rooms. Get your roommates if you want them.
I feel
Would you
like
guys
leaving Yash is a bad idea, I think. So I shall bunk with Yash.
That's a good instinct right there.
Thank you.
Well, if you bunk with me, you're gonna have to deal with my night terrors.
And you're gonna have to deal with mine.
Oh.
Oh god.
Maybe they'll be friends with each other. Wait, this is a good idea.
You're so right.
Your night terrors? Your sleep
Yeah.
paralysis demons will just buddy up.
They'll
Yeah.
just make friends.
They'll just dab up each other and then
Dab up.
dab up each other and stand in the corner staring at you.
Yeah.
Oh
The
god.
paralysis finna hit tonight, boys.
Rosalie's just gonna go into a room. If somebody chooses to sleep in her room, they're more than welcome to.
Can I send Celia to stay with Rosalie? Thank you.
All right, you say that.
You say that doesn't mean she will.
Fuck. And that's all I have to say about that.
Or
Wah.
you buddying up, or you go into a room by yourself?
Probably by herself.
Understandable.
That's brave.
Why?
I don't know. Does Aura sleep with the nightlight? At least.
You see, the reason why he says that is because him and Bobert are sleeping in the same room, so their night terrors can be friends.
Hmm.
So
I'm saying here so he doesn't go out and do something crazy.
so he thinks it's gonna be kind of
Unless-
lonely.
Don't unless me.
But yeah, I'm like, as far as we know, then it's Rosalie alone or alone, those two together. Celia, we don't know.
Ready. And with that, you guys can go ahead and take a long rest.
Yippee.
There it is.
Can we also take a break?
And you can indeed. Also take
Yeah,
a
I've been holding
Yeah.
I've been holding it in since the beginning.
Oh lord,
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
that's insane, brother.
It's a skill.
Alright.
No.
Go
It's a health
empty your
issue is what it
divine
is.
magic into
It's
the
called a-
toilet or something.
It's called a up and coming UTI. That's what that's called.
It
I-
is an issue for you when you're 80, is what it is.
I love acronyms. I don't mind having more acronyms in my life.
No.
Bruh.
Anyways.
You're one of them acronym people, ain't you? Sorry.
God,
Bro.
This is my bad, sorry.
horrible.